You know, there's nothing like relationships on this planet. There's nothing like it. Not in any of the other realms, not in any of the other inhabited planets, nothing like the human relationship. There are so many levels in it. There's the emotions, there's the sex, there's the sharing and caring aspect, there is the, in the midst of a lot of loneliness, the relationship, close relationship with somebody will make you feel that you're not alone, at least for a little bit. Human relationships are the best and the toughest. Human relationships, every one of them, whether it's with your mother, whether it's with your father, every one of them are also like friction, like tension, like conflict. Every close relationship will eventually cause the other person to bring something out in you and you to bring something out in them. A definition of a relationship, even a good relationship, isn't just all fun and games. You go deep with other people, even if there are dark, awful moments. Now, most of you talked about, we're assuming just a good, close relationship, but some of the relationships are difficult. They were tough. You might have had a very, very difficult mother or father or a friend who deeply betrayed you. It's still close. It still provided some of the very best experiences, not lessons, but experiences in your life. There's nothing like it anywhere in all of creation, a human-to-human relationship. So much so that humans, they become so close, so connected, energetically, physically, psychically, every other way. They become so connected. They become dependent, interdependent on each other. They follow each other from lifetime to lifetime. But you know, actually, more murders occur between friends and family than any other cause, other than perhaps a very large war. But there are murders. So how is it humans in their relationships can be so close, can share so much and love so deeply, but also battle with each other, and also ultimately even sometimes murder each other? Human relationships are absolutely fascinating. And actually the best answer, not the only answer, but the best answer to the question came from you, my dear. It's me. It is me. But I questioned you on it for a couple of reasons, to make sure you really felt that way, to make sure. By the way, if I ever tell you to get down on your hands and knees and crawl to the back of the room like a dog, tell me to stop saying that to you. Tell me to stop, please. And I'll question you because I want to see, do you really feel that way, or is it just some mental thing, some Machio line, and you felt it, you knew it. But I questioned you and I said, but don't you have, isn't that friend, that me friend, isn't that like just some days just the worst friend you've ever had? The closest relationship you've ever had, you may not realize it yet, is with yourself. Now, you've had a lot of other wonderful and some awful relationships, but the closest relationship you're ever going to have is with yourself. You may not have realized it because so much of the self was shut down. And what we're going to do today is we're going to master up. We're going to bring in the master. And you're going to discover, you're going to realize that that is the closest, best friend you've ever and will ever have. Humans have a lot of relationships in their lifetime. A lot of relationships, a lot of friends, a lot of family members. Not many of them are actually all that deep. That you have acquaintances, a lot of people you know, but how many people can you really share the most intimate, sensitive parts of your life? Even if you've been married to somebody 20, 30 years, there's still parts of you that you're not sharing. You still keep hidden away, tucked away, and that's okay. You're going to end up discovering, realizing that the very closest relationship is with you, between you, the human, and you, the master. It's all you, it's all the same. It is simply different expressions, different perspectives of the same. As a human being, you spent many, many lonely years, or at least the perception of loneliness. Even if you worked with people every day, even if you had children and a large extended family and everything else, a lot of loneliness, a lot of being by yourself, in your own thoughts, in your own world, oftentimes wondering if you're crazy. It's been difficult to be in that lonely world. And many years ago when Tobias came in and started talking and working with you, he said, "You're never alone." Many of you perceived that to simply mean that he was there with you or the other angelic beings were there. But what he meant all along, even that many years ago, you're never alone. You're with yourself, not just the human self. We're in the and now, in the and. It's not just your human self.